So goddamn, that is the way thoughts. I've been out for a while, but goddamn, I'm trying to pick this back up. So the Saquon Barkley situation. Now I am a Philadelphia Eagles fan. So what I'm thinking might be, I don't want to say condescending, but it'd be a little different. So I watch, shows like First Take with Stephen A, The Facility with LaShawn McCoy, Acho and them, Shannon Sharp, Nightcap, and Ocho. They some clowns. In a good way and a bad way sometimes. And my thoughts on all three of them. So he has a chance to make history, which I get. I feel like if he would have stayed in that game against the Giants the first time, instead of letting the young boys eat, he would have got closer. Me personally, he's 101 yards away. If it was under 50 the max, I feel like they would have went for it. But the fuck, they had to be 100, unless they would have did some automatic play when he break for 80 yards or something. It's risky. Running backs already depreciated, and it ain't just Saquon. It's the line. You got to bring your whole offense, that anything can happen. Now, granted, you can't look at it like that because, anything can happen in practice or whatever the case may be. Shannon made a story about when Terrell Davis needed 170 yards. He got 178. But Shannon forgot to tell in that story. He said they had already sold up everything. They got home field, blah, 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 blah. When you have home field, I mean, you have a bye. So if I'm put it this, if Philly was the number 1 seed and they had that bye, they would have went for it. They would have went for it because they have a bye. But the fact that the quarterback's already a concussion, and after this week we gotta play right into the playoffs, I feel like it was just too risky. And I get it, history, you want to break it, but it's like it's just too risky. So it's like, to me, Shannon dropped the ball on that, and he's supposed to know almost everything about football. LaShawn McCoy, he be too emotional sometimes. Like, he talking about they did him wrong, they doing Saquon wrong and all that stuff like that. And it's like, bruh, wasn't it just last year AJ Brown got injured on a game that didn't mean anything, and then got in the first round and got killed by the Buccaneers? Like, they need to do better with that, with everything. Stephen A, it's Stephen A. But that's just my thoughts on it. If you got something, comment below. Now I chat back, so.